feeder for the pigs, because we've changed food and we've gone over to a 4 mil different food to give more nutrition and value to us as well. So yeah, so we have changed our feeding structure, so I need something to put feed in now. It can't just go down on the ground, especially with it being so wet and sludgy now. So that is where these come in handy. That's where we're going around about here, I reckon. Almost, not bad. Almost got around without any hassle there. It's not bad. And then I've got a little nick there, but pretty happy with that. Nice, decent size pig feeder. Much better, much better. And I can use them as play runs for the new piglets when they're out. There you go, look at that. That is about twice the size and twice the depth of plastic ones that we buy in moles for 50 quid. Well, 49.98 plus that maybe, but yeah, 50 quid. So I've just done 2 of them, taking 30 seconds each, and they're going to be pucker for pig feed. Good morning. It is a lovely morning as well. A bit windy this morning, although it has died down a bit now. But last night the wind up here was, well, I've got stuff to fix, that's how bad it was. But today I've got Kelv and Mikey up, and they are helping me to build a sheep barn up in the woods here for the sheep that are in the main field. He's just jumped in the digger now. He's going to be putting some stone in to take up here, because we're using some stone up here as well. So he is testing out the new mini digger, and so far that thing's been really good and it's really handy. And I tell you what, I don't care what anyone says, the amount of time I've saved in hand shoveling with that Chinese digger, it's worth it just for that alone. So yeah, so I'm just waiting for Mikey and Beck to come back with 4-inch posts and postcrete, and then we're going to start framing this barn together, and hopefully I'll have somewhere safe and warm and dry for my sheep to hide out this winter. So love it. Doing a grand job though, Mikey. So this isn't one of my on-roof panels, they've all stayed on, but I'm just about to show you guys the aftermath of Storm Amy. It's ripped right through here and it's ripped my net, so I'm gonna have to redo that, which is really bloody annoying. The chickens seem to like it. They're pecking the back of my legs because it's feed time. Can you stop pecking me, please? Trouble is, once one starts doing it, they're all friggin' idiots. They all start doing it. Can you not scratch my feet? But yeah, so I'm going to get this out of here, and then I'm going to feed I'm going to feed these guys because they're clearly ready. So you're joining me on Sunday evening feed just before the sun sets, my favourite. You can hear, probably see any minute now. Here he comes. Everybody's obviously clearly ready. I've just fed the chickens and got that bit of corrugated roof out and tied the net back together as best as I can, but I'm going to have to fully repair that this week, so look forward to that on next week's episode. Oh boy, racer ting. But yeah, you're joining me on evening feed. Everybody's getting very vocal. I've had quite a chill day today. I was up a lot with that bloody piglet last night. Ali and the girls were away, so I was on animal duty, and yeah, spent most of the night feeding that bloody pig. But he is funny, and he's been playing with the dogs a lot, and the cuteness is off the scale, so I don't mind so much. And he is still pretty small, although he is packing the pounds on. He is still very small in sort of structure, so yeah, he's all right at the minute. Oh, got some apples up here for the pigs. We like apples for the pigs. Found Mum a pig had broken out the back earlier, so she's going around and eating the baby food. So the babies have started eating their food, and it's all got a bit muddled up. But I've got some apples here for them, and then I shall sort the goats some food as well. But yeah, it's been a busy weekend. I didn't do a lot of filming because of the weather yesterday, but we're finally getting around to putting up the sheep barn. So I've got that started. I've got my digger and everything there. I've got a post in. And I decided I'm going to dig them by hand because it's easier, keep the hole small, etc, etc, etc. But I will bring some footage on that. But that's basically all I've done this weekend, is look after pigs and put a couple of posts in the ground. That's it. But I've loved it anyway, and then it's going to be a really full-on day tomorrow because I've got a load of holes to dig, and then I think I've got the roofing lads doing the soffits and the fascias tomorrow potentially, so could be a busy day all round. Sounds like a fucking zoo up here, listen to it. Right guys, can you come in? Honestly. Look, get down! Oi! Get down! Nightmare. It's like they haven't broken through and eaten all of the baby food as well. Honestly, listen to it. Right guys, let's be a bit more organised in here please. Right Alvin, get down. Listen to the fucking noise. It's ridiculous. I don't know what it is, maybe it's time of year, I don't know, but they seem to be getting worse. These guys are wondering what on earth is going on, look. Alright guys. Alright mate. Get me involved on that. Right. Down girl. Honestly. I did this morning as well. Look. Get down. She's overly electric, so she thinks she's clever. Get down. Big head. Throw it up there, so it gives me a minute to actually put some food in there for her. Nightmare. Look at these babies though. Look at these babies. Right, Gil. This girl's a pain in the arse. She's going to touch that wire watch and then she's going to kick off at me like it was my fault. Let's put it over the babies. No, you meant to go after it, go. Look at that. Look at the size of them, look. There's another one over there, you donut. I have to put this down to feed her before she touches that wire. Wait. So I've put baby food in with it. Oh, careful. And then I'm going to have to get something welded on the back of these because she's just breaking the wood. Well, to be fair, that one went over the back earlier, over the back pallet, so pretty athletic really for the size of them. These babies have got some balls, I'll tell you. Nightmare. Right, we'll do water. Oh, it's got a little apple there. Ooh, a little apple. That's a big girl, that is. That's a big girl. Carnage, mate. We're trying to feed on her, look. Same round here. Get them while you can. These guys all over that. So I put the baby food with it and it gives them a chance, and then when I add it in there tomorrow, I'm going to have to secure that back up and feed them separately again. But that is the problem with these pigs. They're so bloody strong and so big that she's just crushed it all. She's just ripped it to bits and gone underneath it. I've had like 4 bits of wood in there. Yeah, so yeah, this time round we're going to have to do some welding. Look at these cuties eating these apples here. Look at them. That's some beefy little piglets, or porky little piglets. But look at the size of some of them. That tan one there. Wow, they are beasts. I love them. So I've got one more bucket of feed to give out, and that's my that's Dotty and the meat pigs. Like I say, they're going to be going off anytime soon, those two. And I think I'm going to try and integrate Dotty with the mummers, or at least if not, she can look after the weaners for me, because she is a really nice pig. So yeah, so evening feed time, always my favourite. Mornings are just like that, they're hectic. And listen to that. Wow. So yeah, so as you can hear, I'm feeding the other pigs. Just got to get myself through. And then that's feed done. Goats are in feeding, and they'll be in there for a little while. Chickens have already been fed. Mama pigs, you've seen, have been fed. And then these gals are next up. Every time. That's the girls feeding, plus Soul Destroyer, Imogen's chicken. Look at that sun setting. That view. It's incredible, it really is. My favourite time of day, this golden hour, just before that sun goes down. It's nice and low, it's nice and warm. All the animals are now fed. You'll notice it's peaceful again. Hello, mate. Rosie, you can't already be done. He hasn't even eaten all of that. You have. How are you getting on, Katie? Have you done alright? Got a big feed as well. Katie has done alright. So the one that cries the most, the one that whinges the most, little man's got eyes bigger than his belly. Rosie's going to come in here and hoover that up. Alright, I need to go and get these guys some water. And then off we go. There's some in Alvin's bowl if you want it, girls. Water. And then that is these guys done. Alright, little man. You've literally got a bowl of that right there, bud. But yeah, you'll notice how much more peaceful it is. And I'm going to see if I can find my kestrel in a minute. See if he's out this eve. Oh yeah, shot. Look at that, straight on. So yeah, that is a nice Sunday evening feed, boxed off. Ready for a nice early night. Kids are back at school tomorrow, and then it's go time again. So tomorrow I'm going to be digging holes to put fence posts in for the new lamb shelter or sheep shelter that I'm putting up on top of this hill, so that these guys in here have got some inside. There's a lovely buzzard up there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, boy. So yeah, this is the therapeutic side of the job. When it's like this, you feed all the animals, you spend a bit of time with them, make sure they've got everything they need, they're going to be warm, they're going to be good tonight, and this is the favourite bit. So yeah, so we've got to make sure that I've got something for the hard winter for my sheep. They are really hardy sheep, but at the moment they've got ditches they go in, and they've got under the trees, and they've got speedboat and stuff like that they hide underneath. But I want something a little bigger, so tomorrow I shall be digging holes for that and pinning that together, and you guys will get to see that. But yeah, as for me for tonight, that's me done. I'm going to go and have some dinner, and I'm going to look forward to another crazy week on the farm. So I shall catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I can't believe, and I apologise for the delay in this being uploaded, but I can't believe it's already Wednesday. So you're joining me at the feed barn. I'm just doing the morning feeds for the pigs, the goats, and the meat pigs up the end, and all the pig babies. But I just wanted to jump on and update you why I haven't actually been that active and I haven't been recording. Is because I've actually been working on the barn build with the boys. I've been doing the cladding, I've taken the scaffold down on the back, and I'm about to do the soffits and fascias and guttering. So I've been busy doing that, but we are making really good progress. Gable ends are almost finished, and then soffits, fascias, cladding, bosh. We had the doors measured up yesterday. We've had Chico out and A1 out to quote up for a roller shutter garage door. And I've also spoke to my man Char about some drainage stuff, plumbing, etc, etc, etc. So loads going on and really exciting. So I want to wrap this video up with some cute animals and some feeding, and I'll give you more updates on the barn, a bit more of an in-depth look at it and what I'm actually doing, and some recordings of what we're doing in the next episode. But for now, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy these animals, and I will see you in the next episode.